there because he has been able to talk to him for some clubs. And he was also at the stadium. Bayern Munich was there, Liverpool was there, and then Bayern Leverkusen was also there because they asked Omar accepted Xabi Alonso might leave, and he's the best person to replace him. So Ruben Amorim was the center of attraction yesterday for all these big clubs who are circling around Xabi Alonso because they all feel like he's the second option if they don't get Xabi Alonso. Also, there's a striking issue now, and Chelsea was also there. 2 reasons. Because Pochettino might leave, and they also want Ruben Amorim. Also, they have a striker called Victor Gyökeres. And also, this season, we about 34 matches, we 31 goals. All these clubs were there because of that striker. And so yesterday, it was so beautiful in Stadium de Lisbon, where all these big clubs met, watched the game, and they interacted among themselves. I said, tag of war on this coach and Xabi Alonso. You see, Xabi Alonso there, it is almost certain that, so to me, G-League, buying Leverkusen there, he wants to leave a very beautiful legacy where his head is high and leave. But where he's going is the problem. Another person, so Bayern would want to get Stuttgart for coach. We all know how Stuttgart is performing this season.
Yeah.
And Bayern has tipped him as the second option if they don't get the third option if they don't get Bayern Leverkusen and Xabi Alonso and they don't get Ruben Amorim. They will want to target Stuttgart for coaching. So let's see who comes in. But yes, the concern that you brought is Bayern he's handicapping the clubs in Germany. Who play at Trinity and now a better who coach in the Trinity and now a better. It's a league now one way. A league and very competitive. We all know how Dortmund rose up in 2011, 2012, 2013. When they went to the final with Bayern Munich in 2013. After the final, look at the number of Dortmund players at Bayern. And they handicapped Dortmund up. When Dortmund was in administration, they also Bayern go financially, and I think they are leveraging on that to always handicap Dortmund. And they shouldn't send that to Bayern because the Barca, German clubs who can compete outside of Germany and even in Germany.
Araho, but any day, young fun is easy. I know I say. Or anybody the any papa tiasie say say bargaining power no e wasra sipo kwa ba betimo say there's a city here in Germany called Hamburg. Okay. Yeah, okay, after Matthias here. Sipo Matthias here. Okay, abusafo ha ready TopAfric oba naija oso abomodena oso etimi ahye etimi edi amaya manensem na yekohwemu yanya de be sheda che e wa amane too much isan se na fisem no be sheda ebiebiem kakra na ya hwe na fisem no mami fantudwa se Black Queens of Ghana ekopien we meboboso ye wi ana ye wremu Black Queens of Ghana second leg encounter omukopien wo Zambia etiefo be kaya first leg no Ghana elusu that particular game no abra Zambia for no be try yanka say home grounds by a goal to nil. I just say na enyina ye hwe nimu se anka team no ebetimi akako prove that sort of a surprise ewo ye Zambia nanso no enoma nkoyi Ghana ekobo 33 ewo ho ama by virtue of that we go Zambia team no ebenya ye ewo eye Accra no amagisia na ma advance ya omo komanim just say sia no Black Queens of Ghana the road sanko mako pimo Olympic games anka no be koso ewo eye France no ankanko banese enti no ebuzafo mo hwe Facebook we eye second leg encounter na ekopiem ewo ye Zambia no at the point in time na Ghana lead by 2-1 as at 55th minute na chisina hopes no ewo soro na so no hwe kwanya Zambia for no eba game no strongly ebe equalize ye chese musa etake lead na chese ha adwene papa but all the same no ye bebo emaya na abaso nti na busafo mo hwe eye Facebook we eye second leg encounter na ekopiem ewo eye Zambia no ho chese Zambians ne take eligu ansana Ghana yiremu nanso no still enoma ntimi ankoye sasuna House of Oak asweye enei eyade House of Oak egomu board no omagu no Na on the oko companies atena untimi ngu board abra wadwuma ewo ho ahanti no mpanifo because of that act no ama has of the as they are force say omube appointed a year that sort of board of directors on running club no and sample na ometimi appointed a year official board of directors ntino yenye ntie se togbe afede a ono ye bobuko no patron ha ono angasa yin ho si wona Delali Adieba a ono ye managing director ono so no aba be ka ho ntomu na erane na kopem tama omu annual general meeting no ebe baso no moto aba as to whether se odotoi Henry Vincent so one no meto as no you know so no emerging crab and be like I said before and some people are what that ntino ye bobo ani on say about once a week tin ye basa na nsema hodo akoso in the course of the week and na ye brobro so na eja abeja forso etimi akire omadwen eso edi afon konsa sante godoko so nyame adoma wo so no ebo eye asek yes nyame adoma Wednesday and na sa game no baso we a game of Mubo Ediashe His Excellency Yananado Danko Kufado a year the 80th birthday and also no most chema Utufo said to be bio on so no bar befa throne the 25th anniversary Nina Mubo to mark those penny HSA and penifua to say Matia Santima any gun anymore and that's so Mubo sa much no. Ede ashe omoni monyam this game no ebe paso kumanza sante godoko ni asek na the sad part of it and so say free those times more follow football pa no hasek any kumanza sante godoko bisi akanya ha enya asem kitoba mpenifo chema sa game no ebe toja ye free chizo me be free gate na obi atimi aba behwe sa game ni bi ntino monsha no so emaye Rachel Lamte so yenentie on zakabe said some 4 months be na said the contract with Kumasa Santeko dokona be wie ama yenentie say team bi ewo ye Libya omuso ehwe nim say omitimi afa ye abrante no but as to set still no the interest no ho no set team ba be fa ne de obi ntimi nkire na abrante ne da kotoko anim say so mo pese otena dia 200,000 Ghana cedis a month a year all citizens ye bar ha man for tiasia pa ye 200 million a month. I think they want some $1,600 and all pay and sana but me stand the contract edi ama a year commercial santiko doko say anko go ban sadia na sa branch the contract in be wi a likely so be free na akwa jiska ni go botum e ban sa commercial santiko doko entimi enya any benefit bia e wo ho ena nyume so kotoko ebo ye bebia ni Gold Stars eno so ni betwem kakra commercial santiko doko tama ye be break league na kwakobo AFCON na form no wostro ba it looked as if say mu start league na kolusi e wo ye Pando no ho against Pando Heart of Lions commercial santiko doko mu bo mu match tosu say mu match tosu mienu ever since a year leg no resume here and na enwumre ye wo baba yara sports stadium 7 p.m. Ghana time eno so no ye behwem na ya hwe se ne nama bisi akwafa Ghanaian players it looks as if some blasters are they struggle but oko omo clubs na ko bi minim se wo hwe inaki
Mr. Andra, something beautiful. I wanted to even talk about it. Now, Mommy, no, after it was scripted. Andra, before the game, and let's go for releasing. Sorry, Athletic Bilbao. Releasing a video. Yeah. Now, a smaller brother, no, that is Nico Williams.
Yeah.
Or dressing room. I said, why are nervous? No people about the game. You call. And I need to buy. And no see. So he approached me in the dressing room. Now placing Yako out in the tunnel, going to the stadium. I'm going to pitch in so campus. So Anna Penini approaching the dressing room. But you are no people or nervous. And Obusa say, I don't know why you nervous. I don't can say Atletico Madrid is a very good team. Yako Wako show me 1-0. They are coming here. They are coming with full guns blazing. They are coming to score us. They are coming to win this game. And Inaki Kachi and say, you are the darling boy of this city. They love you. They appreciate your work. Calm down and go and show them what you like doing, what you are good at doing. Go and show them what you do best. Calm down and go and play the game and enjoy the game. But do you know that almost call page so 12 minutes? Nico assisted his brother, a very beautiful dummy cross, and Inaki a very nice volley. Also. Nico, a very beautiful dummy, and he assisted his brother on the 12th minute. Can you imagine, say, on the 41st minute, Inaki did the same thing and also assisted his brother. Now, at the end of the halftime, now Athletic was leading Atletico Madrid 2 goals, and they released another video. And that video was showing how beautiful and how gracious they were. And it looks like the whole thing has been scripted as a movie. But it was something that happened really. At the end, they won 3-0. I mean, Osha Copa del Rey now, the performance of these brothers, it was really obvious that Athletic will qualify because Barcelona Omaji 31 times of the trophy. The second club Awaji Bebre, Athletic Bilbao Omaji 24 times. Only 20 times. It shows that a Barca trophy where they know how to play it. They are good at it. And the reason why the brothers are doing well and why they come to Ghana, I mean Ghanaian players who come to Ghana and not perform, we all know the reason. We don't even want to go into it. Playing them out of position. Some players who don't deserve to be in there are in there. Some players who are being selfish are in there. We should find the courage and the coach with the balls to talk to them and do the right setup and put the players who deserve to be on the bench, or those who have to be out of the team to be out of the team. And that is why Inaki will come to Ghana and make all the beautiful runs, but the ball will not be given to him. Athletic Bilbao, they know his pace, they know his hard work, and they'll put the ball through the channels and he'll run to them and score all the beautiful goals.
We have a radio TopAfric. Say Frank, I joined about me Frank, where the fetch me. Me who tinana kamukako bo producer some bo say Frank, I joined the dada so na me shada Frank ewa humane so. I was a former Straba na wa join na also wa share edi amaye. Ye share no Mr. Frank producer Frank na wa connect video na eja yetimi akoye nim. Na 1-on-1 me ko bi na to say ye wuro mu akobi so bi nsem na ni Makanzi so enya urgent call tinyame aduman next week Makanzi betimi aba be kayensa na yetimi akọ yenim Frank timinga hello I was over share ni Musa Frank Babe Kayensa na yetimi ato so high radio TopAfric oba na uso wetimi ahye edi amaye na bibia etimi akoso minimo se Kobi Blasters edebe nemma Inaki now cancer say do you think that sabotage because because quite surprising. Young Putin said, I mean, are they sabotaging him and assessing?
They are not sabotaging him. It's naturally the football traits of the kind of players that we have. Mamima, typical example. Look at Anka Inaki Beto, midfielders of Wakasu, Muntari, Steven Apia, even Derek Boateng, Eric Ado, these kind of midfielders, Ajimai Bedu, this kind of midfielders, Anka Inaki Betu Omwa, Anka you would have seen the role in Naki. Mamimao, the players we have now, they are conservative midfielders, they are some kind of midfielders, they are not industrious, they are players who don't want to make mistakes, they are scared to make mistakes, and that is why they even make mistakes. Especially Ghana football, we don't have players who can play the ball through the channels. We don't have players who can give that 30-yarder pass. Wakasu Dima, Samoa, and Ghana against Uruguay. Ghana against Algeria, 2015 AFCON. 93rd minute where we had lost our first game and badly needed a winner in that game. Pushes our pass now, Wakasu Dima, Samoa, now. We don't have somebody who can give that pass. That pass, 20 2010, yeah, did be Samoa against USA. We don't have Baba Idrisu and that kind of midfielder who can give those passes. We don't have Osha player with the Olensi, Charles. He's not that midfielder who can give those kind of passes. Maybe your friend is a player with friend as saying the off Freiburgi. Or no, Kofi Chere a bit me those kind of pass, but Kofi Chere so bad. He's on the bench. He's not even given the chance to play. As he's injured for over 2 years. We don't know what is happening to him. We don't have these kind of characteristics in our team now. We need to establish only player who currently could have given us that has been kicked out of the national team. Alfred Duncan in 2013 when they went to the under 20 World Cup when we were third, we played against France and Argentina and all these things. He gave those kind of passes to Ebenezer Sefua. He scored those kind of goals. We don't have that rate in our team now. Why would the boy in Fifi, Elisha Usu? I don't even think he can give. That is why Ghana the boss no, ball back pass, near ball sideways pass, near ball back pass, near ball sideways pass. We play the ball in our own final test. We are not able to progress the ball. That is the trait that we are lacking now. And Ushemwa, the player Jordan, Onyabwa, a breaky ball, no a punito, no a winning foul. No answer coach ball, no about to baby. We don't have these progressive midfielders who can give these defense splitting passes and 30 other passes. That is the only issue. Athletic Bilbao. If you haven't played in the academy team of Athletic Bilbao, you can't play the senior team. And you don't come from the city of San Mamem, you can't play that team. It's a player like Asensio, Rafael Nadal discover no. He took him to Athletic Bilbao. They said they won't accept him. And they didn't accept them. And all the other players, they played from the academy side, they grew up there. The club knows their traits as footballers. They know that they have the pace, they have the strength, they have the trickery, and they can run for the balls if you place them in the channels. Inaki who share a little this season, they are doing very well. I've been watching them. On the right flank, no man long pass, not the Mikakofa. Everyone not the same thing. Just this AFCON, we saw about 10 times and like you make it run. Jordan Timishan and Impa, no is no opponent on a A lot of times, Ghanaians saw this over and over. Inaki Timi Jani Pana, and midfielders Ekutabo na no Jani Ako, no Sansa, no Jani. We need midfielders who can see him running and put the ball in the channel, and he will do the job. That is what he has been doing. And he has scored over 100 goals, century goals for Athletic Bilbao with only that trait. To the channels and do the finish. You see, that is what we are lacking. If we want Inaki, and not him alone, but Osman Bukari has the same trait. Joseph Pinso has the same trait. If we want them to prosper, and they are our brighter spots now, we could do fewer. We need people who can give them those passes so that they can run for the ball.
Abusafa, your radio TopAfric, Obana, Oswabo Modena was here. Na odi amaye yembo ye Inaki abaso nrapa okoshe ohwe Inaki pa ni nwa niku kwamu fa so de Athletic Madrid fa so na enya asam ketua.
I think you should watch the video I'm talking about. It's really beautiful. That's a much scripted movie, but it was a video they took before the game. The boys went onto the pitch, did justice, and then they came back from the pitch and did another video as a movie. But it's a game that happened. Really nice.
Wow. Jabusafo hunsam kakra eno no. Yam refu kakra na yansanhwe yambra Black Queens. Na Sisiano ya national team no. It looks as if Sisiano Black Stars enkoye. Oba ana 20 swa enkoye. Ana 17 pode omude kon omagiremu. Na your only hope and the Black Queens of Ghana sa ka at least ka umetimi enya umabe pa Ghana ami ye nisu kakra nanso no ye ukromi ase na Ghana Black Queens etena homa ya Zambia ebetwo mekaba kwa umentimi anti na second leg no na ya force anka ebeye Me honestly, no more na me na I lost hope. Na I never thought say go meet me nya go crowd ho. But a mine ko kire say at least say it drew the bigger stage na o meet me akomanim. Kobi mami musa on say na a mine sika na kem. Na kem na mpanyinfo 2 years kan mo I mean a day just 24 hours before that particular game mo lose you Accra Sports Stadium. Mackenzie emeki submission bi say some of these things no utu kama player you put pressure on them instead of say a best serve as motivation at their moment. Was it the case say sika na etuama maya no mo bonus e kama etuama mo no ankwanko ye the motivational factor na na ye pe ne mo the pressure mo na to maya na so
Minya, wait there. And 2 days ago, I watched the game again. I watched the highlights again. I followed the game. And what the first thing that came to my mind said, we lost the game because of leadership. We lost the game psychologically. We are out because of that. What happened in the first leg? Ghana, they are known for goal scoring. They are known for playing and enjoying the football. No? They were a shadow of themselves. What is the only standing factor? It's that because you kept these players hungry for their money for so long, and then at the 9th hour, at the time our game, and our release this come. First of all, you've taken the attention of the game. Second of all, what is some joy beyond it's that energy that we were talking about testosterone. We have hormones that are responsible for everything that we do. The hormone that you need to be released for a sporting activity is not the hormone that will be released for that sika energy, nisika energy. No, that is not the hormone they needed. It's psychologically they've been taken off track. Whatever psychological boost they had for the game was taken away. Usha first leg now Usha second leg now. You could see that the second leg was really Ghana. Look at what happened in the second leg. They scored that first goal. Eddie big can and almost 3 years and yes, not shabium. As at 90 first we had the 5 minutes or so. As at 95th minute, we were leading 3-2. It was 95th minute, no free kick, no mobile share. It was really unfortunate. But Usha that game now. Ghana was showing what we really have played since Nora Hotel took up the job. Now, if that is how we had played in the first leg, this wouldn't be the story we are telling today. Because the first leg, they were a shadow of themselves. Their attention has been taken off the game because of Sasi Kasemno. Remember, they were in the country, they were listening to radio, they have friends calling them and all that. It is Kasemno by, you know, everybody's family will call you, hey, when you scar, what you are down for pro, we shall for pro. 24 normal supporting Bano, we have to put them on their toes. You have to let them know that what they are doing is not good. Why did they fancy Black Stars more than them? And even a management council member, not a executive council member, Obano come say we shouldn't compare Black Stars to Black Queens, which was really an unfortunate situation, an unfortunate statement from a lady who should be fighting for lady and gender equality and all this. It's another psychological thing that happened there before the game in Ghana. And the money, I think the blame should be placed on the psychological handling of the financial situation when they were in Ghana. And one our kind of psychological issue na free tournament because Bonum Kobo or Zambia. If they had played even half of that in Ghana, Anka wouldn't have lost that game.
Radio TopAfric.
Yeah, I think so. You don't even need to ask. I mean, we share more record since No, I hope they'll join the team now. It's really, really impressive. Apart from Endra, sorry, these 2 legs here, my boy, now they were unbeaten. Now they had scored over 34 goals in how many 30 games or 31 games. They had conceded only one, apart from 2 games where Alma conceded 4 goals. So you could see that they are really started something great, and if they have the right support, they will really go far. And it looks like it has trickled down to the other junior female teams. The Black Princesses, as you mentioned, Black Dance Girls are also doing well, and it's leading to progressive, like steady progression into the senior side, which is also very good. And I think said they will go far. It's really unfortunate because Olympic Games say they are but Paris, I would have loved to go and see them live play and support them, but
Wow.
it's
Sita, the eagle. Was it? Sport has become a major financial force in the economy of countries, but Black Africa hasn't yet awoken to it. Ghana must invest in sports infrastructure and administration for future results and return on investment. We sama yana ankasa ya sita eagle ya so dwumede no so a or the top politics eba ono so na adwunche kakra na ono so wachepe de ahyemu ewo ho busofo yeguso a yede agudi ensem ebremo. I mean the course of the week ensem ahodo akoso na ja ye pensem na bibia atimi akoso yem free Black Queens na yemra sawati Richard Lanti story no.
Yeah, my dear Chekakra.
Yeah, the latest ni say Richard Lanti echirimo obeji Kumasi Asante Kotoko 200,000 Ghana cedis a month, which is $1,600. And Sana Watimi renew the contract. Once they renew the contract with Kumasi Asante Kotoko, what it means is that Kotoko will have that bargaining power so meeting atono. Na Kotoko so timenya a home for so. Say when renew the contract, a likely so be free. This will free sana. Na say it doesn't look promising. Say Kotoko say yet say Timmy befa and I say Timmy befa Richard Lamte Kotoko betimi a benefit at the free mo. In Tina Kotoko making sure so metimi extending the contract. Na omotimi aton to say Timmy beton dia na chezeja e betona na omoto timi nya bibi e di afem Richard Lamte mi busa $1,600 which is equivalent to I mean some 200,000 Ghana cedis a month. Is it worth it?
Yeah, he's way worth it. He works more than that. You see, yeah, league no na enye ni ye. Intiana yama some of these figures are 1,000 Oko Libya. Do you know how much they are going to give him? Oko a country like Ethiopia. Do you know how much they are going to give him? A country like Sudan. Just look at countries I'm mentioning. They are nowhere compared to Ghana football. They are nowhere compared to the history that Ghana football and Ghanaian clubs have. But because you're paying for year league niye, because you're paying for and putting all the resources the right way into the league, we feel like Sikawe is Kabia. Now, 2 ways. First of all, let me blame Kotoko for a bit. We've talked about this thing over and over again. We know players who have the potential. We know players who are good. We know players who are very important to our teams. Why do we wait for their contract to run out, but to have the power to? You know that there's a FIFA rule say when you have 6 months on your contract, you have a pre-agreement with any club, and you can sign a contract with any club. We shouldn't wait for a player sign the contract. I got 2 years. Abrafuno, it will be 3 years. No more pre-extension. It will be 2 years. No more pre-extension. Why should we wait for players as important as Lamte, who has been coached in the national team? There's been over and over debates over Ghana League man. He has number 10, and the 2 number 10s has player any Ismail Lamte. These are the 2 best number 10s that we have in the league. Ismail Lamte has been ahead of him because he has been called into the national team. His value would rise. There's a lot of media around him and all that. So it's up to you the club to prolong his contract. So the club be by the bargaining power. See, our chairman and the contract is ending. He's leaving for free, and this is when you want to put this figure ahead of him. He will compare you to the offer he's going to take elsewhere. But yes, the figure he quoted endorsed to be $1,500, $1,600. It's no money for a footballer of his caliber. Yeah, league no nenye, and I think Kotoko should be able to play. I think Felix Annan at a point was earning something like that. Kwame Conte was earning something around that figure. So they should be able to pay that and keep him in the Ghana League or have the power if any club still wants him. Because they see a new coach back. I'm sure there will be a lot of communication about Ghana lacking a typical number 10 aside Kudus. And so there should be a way to still have Lamptey in the team. And if Lamptey is going to be in the team, so he's going to be the one to gain at the end. They should give him this money and keep him. So that if he gets 1 or 2 playing time in Kotoko, his value will rise again, and then they can sell him for a very good figure instead of letting him go for free. That money will be a good investment for Kotoko if they give him a keep.
A different now for Kotoko. I mean, Kotoko, Pese, Umube, like me, it says Kayamano. Like Riley said, I can't just some few months now, the contract a baby, Kotoko Atenas, I'm an ababe drew, I mean, area, I said, player, and I said, Monsassinum. Yeah. Deben Nebema, I mean, a team like Masa Santoka, but now I procrastinate, like to procrastinate, say, oh, yen train, a beer, no more bet Massa. I don't know, Debenti.
Oh, I think it's just poor management. Whoever, I know Kotoko has changed management recently and all that, but it's very poor management. If you are a new management team that come on board, the first thing you do as a project manager, if I pick up any new project or I'm going to work on any new thing, the first thing I'll do is look at reports that is available for me. You should know that there's this kind of players whose contracts are ending. There's these players who need extension. There's these players who need reamendments to their contract. You should know all these things. Those are the first things you should even work on when you pick up this mantle. It's immediate. But waiting for last minute and whatever, it's just strictly from my perspective, poor management and the house.
I was for a radio TopAfric. My main car was a Kumaza Santoko the Corni Gold Stars game. No, Shasia, ya bought some 9 minutes in the first half. Kotokon Shebi, Sasna Baby Gold Stars, so Intimi and Shebi, Ewoho. Na, ya few statistics. It is a Kotoko. In their last 5 games, no Kotoko, Etimi Enya goes. To say every game be an Kotoko. Eta goes in their last 5 games. I think say a bomb with the exception of say Muko lose against Heart of Lions and any gamer to say Kotoko Etimi and Shegu, but Oshe. Last 5 games now, anytime Yana Kotoko, Etimi Enya go, I think say no, a bit to me, a ginger, a yet boys, you know. Gold Stars, Kumasia Santi Kodoko, Kobe, Kumasia Santi Kodoko from the break, Elusu against Heart of Lions. We are Kumasia Santi Kodoko fan, a dinner obey expected from this team.
No, I will expect a bounce back. I mean, Kotokoni Lions, before I even enter into this game, it's really a tricky thing. Who say Kotoko for 6 outings? They've just had 1 victory against Heart of Lions from time in memorial. Heart of Lions, they share Kotoko, Yembo, Biomni, all these things. Heart of Lions have an upper hand over Kotoko. Who share even this season, first match of the season at Kumasi. And yet, referee disallowed goal. We all know this controversial thing that happened in that game. And Kotoko would have lost that game. They drew 0-0. The players always have this psychological edge over Kotoko. And of course, now they brought in Ford, who is also very experienced, one of the best coaches in the country. And it was really going to be a difficult game for Kotoko. Of course, we also know how Kotoko has struggled recently after football resumed again, and they've struggled in recent games. Yeah, it was going to be difficult. But back to Gold Stars game now. This is a tricky game. Most of Kotoko are 4th and 29 points. Gold Stars from Kotoko. They drew to say 15 positions. Points Nakasa only 9 points. And Sekotoko Lucy game where now went near he's likely to drop to somewhere like 8 positions.
Exactly.
The same with Gold Stars out that 13 no. So also Olusua, he's likely to drop to like 16 position because the teams are behind him, Dreams FC, Karela, Accra Lions, so many games are. And this is a game where the two teams they both need a victory, and it's really going to be a tight game. I think Kotoko have really like they've had the upper hands over Good Stars. In the past, 3, 4, 5, about 5 games against Good Stars, no, Kotoko is always ahead. This time around, Kotoko will be able to win the game. Let's see, like bounce back from what has happened, and we also hope that this time around, Prof will be able to put his team together, his tactics right, and be able to overcome the slow start that they've encountered since the recommencement of the league and in football in Ghana.
So for you say, all the latest updates as time goes on. Now also team who the Ecoso Ewa Baba Yara Sports Stadium Kumasa Santiago bo year baby the Gold Stars. I just say Nadia Tisobia Timmy Ato Atina inside I think 10 minutes first half in the and that's a woman. Now my Safa went to just say CR Belouizdad as when Mediama Gamer and also Ecoso and Algeria no. First half and baby Belouizdad Eli di Mediama by 2-0.
But Chesiana referee ball now ben almost lose it 3-0.
3-0. Okay. All right.
On the 84th minute, Lamin the one Lamin Yabu or the one goal can.
Wow.
84th minute.
But going into this very game now, Kobe now who hopes or so made an enemy say, I mean, it's all over.
Yeah. I mean, I think when Midiama lost to El Ali or Kumasino, a lot of Ghanaians started saying that they should go and come back again, they should prepare again. Like the Ghanaians have already lost hope in this game. I'm not sure so much of Ghanaian football fans will really be following this game. Even the players, I think it was just a mere academic exercise for them to appear. And they didn't really have too much to give in this game.
You're quite disappointed. It looks as if say, but Dreams. Are you really surprised at Dreams? I said, almost surprised here, Kakra. The only club so far, I said, I mean, results are recently Munyai.
In the CAF competition, Dreams have won 4 games. Amazing surprise results that they are getting. Everybody. I think they just need maybe like a point in their next 2 games and they are through, which is really interesting. It's really interesting that I think Midiama was even tipped to perform better than Dreams FC, but then they've done really well, and Ghanaians should be proud of them. Ghanaians should give them the support and push them. I mean, I don't want to talk like a defeatist to say that Baby Omeduno they've even done so well, but I think it is good that they've done this and they need our support to be able to even do further. And we hope that they go even further in this competition. We wish them all the best, and they should know that we support them. We are really proud of them, what they've done, and we hope that they do even more. Omaya and they are going to Nigeria. I hope that they're able to get a draw or get the 1 point that we need to qualify to the next stage of the competition.
You could say the Agudi Unsum. Emma for like I said before, Kumasa Santiago Gold Stars. No, I just say game no mu ordinary papa. Kotokon Shebi, Sasna Gold Stars on TV and Shebi. House of Oak recently, Yanin Tessie said a more good board, no. I just say now supported to Donna and Pet Vincent Odote and Alaja Cambio Mufo said, I mean, those 2 chaps, you know, I said. Omune edit team no form. Minim say what say ye go House of Oak board no. I ba forming new board. I mean ofo say supporters no ye do masema mo. And I say still Alaja can be enne odotai sempen for forming new board we are sure say Obudi be pimana so mangasa na self resignation mu de be babontin.
Yeah, you know, sir, one thing that you will never hear from a Ghanaian corporate setting, office setting is that somebody has brought in a self-resignation. Menyasho said these two people will bring the self-resignation. But also, I want to throw a bet out there that the supporters will be disappointed again because Tobe will some way, somehow find a way to bring these two people again, especially Akambi. Tobe is on record, not once, not twice, several occasions, saying that Emra had supporters Adano, and Aju de Siomuna, Alaji, Akambi, Anajo, Enam, Pobiman, Ebu, Jimama, as of folk. And in several capacities, we've seen a lot of things that Alaji Akambi has done for us of folk. That Tobe always testifies to. It's Ushemwa, the person who has the final say, he's always praising this person. I don't think he would kick him out, even if unofficially he could appoint him as a special assistant or anything. Tobe will always find a way to bring him back. But for her supporters, there's good news for them. They feel like these two people are the ones bringing the team down. This to do a big issue, like anything to put the name of these two people in dispute. They've done it. They've shown their disregard to these people and they want them out. But I mean, right now, according to Kasem, according to shareholding, according to who has the final say, who ran the shot, and it all boils down to the doorstep of Tobe. And that person seeing the value of the people that you are not seeing. It's up to, time and posterity to show us that in the end, at the end of all this, we see and hear that these two people are so some way somehow affiliated to us. And I personally wouldn't be surprised if Tobe will bring them back.
But Tobe bringing those two chaps on board. When you sure say the conflict because Tobe ena ono ye majority shareholder. When you sure say the conflict kakabe ba Tobe ni has of fans now. And I mean you cannot form a club you decide that you leave the fans out. Say we are too sure said Tobe edit those two chaps no be saba on board. You share the future of House of Folk. When you sure say in the future now a bit creative problem because I want to believe someone share not still Tobe Asadi those two those two chaps I'm on for to Mudi but maybe for say Mudi Omesaba back.
Yeah, I mean first of all, is the conflict not already existing? Look at the demonstration we here and saying and look at the kind of comments that Tobe gave after the demonstration. He said on Tihas for Nase, he's doing everything for them, but they are not appreciating it. Indirectly trying to say that you get it. The conflict has been there year in, year out. The conflict is there. House of Folk fans are not happy with Akambi. House of Folk fans are not happy with things happening in the club. Nancy and Akubima project brought some good comments from House of Folk. But apart from that, maybe has to call relegation. What kind of comments and conflict hasn't been there? The thing is that me, if I was the shoes of these two people, I can make a check to be same patch a year more before from baby. Now Tobe only diffused, I'm using the word diffuse the board because they're about to go for AGM and it demands of them to dissolve it. And yes, I'm Tobe found their own these people and dissolve the board no. And Tobe of course is going to run the shot. I still want to believe that he will bring them, he's going to blow the shots of the fans is really not going to listen to them, and in the end, he has his way. So I won't say all those people who say that Tobe for a team on two anyway. I Sika so who Sika, Fabra, Sika no only Sika, allow him to do what he's doing. Now Has is not a traditional team anymore. The fact that shares have been has been flown and people have bought shares and people have stays in the club and people are even spending even more on the club means that it is no more a traditional team. It starts the same like I said, as it's a traditional club. Munja a club to a bit my idea. It's about money. It's about money. It's this free consultation has for us how many 4 million fans.
Yeah.
One city, no matter 4 million Ghana city. It's enough money to give Togo back and take your club and use some of the money to appoint good management board and management team members to manage the club and raise funds. Every month, be a one city, 4 million people. No more run the club. No.
I was for a radio top Africa. Ghana Premier League match a bit to